Good morning, everyone. How are you today? You're looking very good. I'm so happy to see you. Well, this morning I thought, it's not May anymore. Today is June 1st already. So I turned on the calendar. June is a busy month, right? June is full of many celebrations, including Pride Day, Pride Month, and then Father's Day coming up. And of course, graduation is coming up too. And then also Juneteenth, right? So many, many things. That's wonderful. And then also kind of wedding month too. As a matter of fact, last night, I sort of co-officiated that wedding. And can you believe, aquarium, Long Beach Aquarium. They had a wedding there. And I went to the aquarium many years ago with my husband, easily 25 years ago. So I drove there. I didn't know it was a pretty long way from here. It took me more than 1 hour. So I went there and I saw the big tank. Lots of fish. I like that. So have you been to aquarium before? Have you? No, yeah, really? There's lots of fish and small one, colorful one. I took a picture also. I had a great time last night. So this morning, I'm going to talk about Amida's wisdom and compassion. Have you heard that wisdom and compassion? Have you? Yeah, always. Right. So pronoun Amida is a little bit problem. People say, what's the difference, Amida and Shakyamuni? As you know, the Shakyamuni was historical Buddha. He was born as a human form, and he got enlightened under the Bodhi tree, right? But Amida Buddha was not human. So Amida is a symbol of wisdom and compassion, immeasurable wisdom and compassion. So Amida is also Dharma as well. I would say Amida Dharma. That's Amida is. So Amida is a central figure in Pure Land Buddhism and revered as an embodiment of deep wisdom and unconditional compassion. So I'm going to explain a little bit about what is the wisdom and compassion and the light of that Amida's vow and how these qualities can guide and support us in everyday lives, regardless of our background or beliefs. So, first of all, the reason why I was curious talking about this, probably some of the people noticed this is a wonderful Dharma school essential teaching expounded. There is this poster displayed in the lobby area. Used to be hanging on the hospitality table, but I think they moved it to bulletin board. So the other day I was looking at, Amida Buddha and wisdom and compassion. It says, I asked myself, do I really understand what the Buddha's wisdom, what the Buddha's compassion? Can we practice it? How do we practice that? So I decided to talk today those very important characteristics of Amida Buddha. Even say the Buddha in Mahayana Buddhism, there are many, many Buddhas. Amida Buddha is one of them. So Amida's quality is immeasurable wisdom and compassion. All right? So first of all, let's get into wisdom. What's the wisdom we are talking about? Okay? Wisdom is, when we translate wisdom in Japanese, it's a chie. Chie. Some of the ladies name it chieko, chie. Those are the letters. But that when you see that on your left side is chie. Those are the same pronunciation. But Buddha's chie is difficult chie, is more strokes on. You know that kanji? It's many, many strokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very, very complicated. Many strokes. That's the Chie. That's the Dharma. That's the Buddha's wisdom. All right? Another one is simple Chie. Orange color one. Simple strokes, less stroke. That's the human knowledge. That's Chie too. So, let me give you a little quiz today. Are you ready? Dharma school students, are you ready? I need your help. Okay? Can you see all right? Those are the math. We need Reverend Turner's help too this morning. Okay? The first one, if you got it, okay, raise your hand. 11 minus 1. Yes. 10. Reverend Turner, 10 is okay? Yes. Answer is? Ta-da! 10, you got it. Next one. It's a little bit difficult. 10 minus 2 times 5. Yes. Huh? What's that? What's that? Yes. 0. Really? You agree? Yeah? Who agreed? Everybody is genius. 0. Ta-da! Hey, you did it right. Getting more difficult. Getting more difficult. 31. You already got it. Parenthesis 9 minus 4. Close parenthesis times 3. Ooh, so complicated. Who got it? Who got it? Yes. Huh? She said 15. You agree? Anybody else? You did? 15? Reverend Turner, 15 is okay? All right. Okay. So, ta-da! 15, you got it. Good. Now, can you get it? Continue the sequence. 2, 4, 8, 16, and 32. What's the next? What's the next? Yeah, the orange color one? Huh? 64. All right, you agree? You agree? 64? All right, let's see. 64, wow! Everybody got it. You're so good. You're good. IQ is very, very high. This is a human knowledge. Okay, everybody is very good at school. Human knowledge sort of help us to figure out the things like a math or science and games. You got it right. But yes, right. But the Buddhist wisdom help us that we all connected and that we all feel joy and sadness and that we should treat each other with compassion. So sort of what's the difference then between knowledge, human knowledge, and Dharma wisdom? The knowledge is sort of like filling up your backpack with all the books. You carry the books to school, right? Do you? Or maybe you have only panel these days, computer these days. When I was a student, I carry a lot of stuff on my backpack. And then the wisdom is knowing when you open the backpack and share something helpful with others. Okay, so those I just want to say that. What's the difference between, no? Oh, go back. That's between many strokes wisdom, Chie is a Buddha Dharma Chie, and simple Chie is less stroke, is human knowledge. You got it. All right, thank you for your participation. All that, everybody did a wonderful job. So Shinran Shonin, who studied our tradition, said that we don't have to be the smartest or best. Of course, if you're smartest in the class, best student, it's very good. Even you are not the best, it's okay. It's okay. because we just have to listen with open heart of Amida Buddha's great love. That love teaches us the wisdom of kindness, humility, and trust. So remember, it's great to learn things at school. It's great learning when you are the perfect time. It's a perfect time to go to school, learn a lot of things. After you graduate, you don't have any time to learn anymore. So learn well at home, at school, and then it's also important to grow our hearts, your hearts, with kindness, listening, and love, sharing love with others. That's the path of Buddhist wisdom. Okay? So I want to share some, stories. We just read that Eightfold Path. Reverend Ellen, thank you very much for leading that wonderful Eightfold Path. The first one, remember, what was that? What was that? Right view. Right view. Right view, what means we see all the things happening just as they are. Just as they are. Not based on self-centered mind. So this means we try to see the truth. Okay? So I will show you my story. When I was a child, I accidentally broke my mother's favorite dish. She had a very nice dish. I broke it. I dropped it. And I told my mom, "Mom, your favorite plate broke." Your favorite plate broke. She said, "What do you mean?" "The plate doesn't break itself. You dropped it, didn't you?" I said, "No, the plate broke by itself." See, I didn't want to admit my fault. I just want to change the story. I didn't drop it, I didn't break it, but the dish itself broke by itself. She said, "Oh, come on. You should tell me the truth." See, I didn't have a wisdom, Buddha's wisdom, to see the things, to see the reality. Rather than that, I tried to cover it up. And then I just didn't want to admit my fault. That's the lack of wisdom. Lack of wisdom. Right? See, when you think about it, we always don't see things as they are. Instead, we see things as we wish. You know it? As we wish. We just change the story a little bit, right? That was me. So I learned the lesson. Yeah? My mother gave me a good lesson. Seeing things as they are by hearing the Dharma, and you can nurture the Buddhist wisdom. Okay? When you look up next person, let's see who is sitting right next to you. Look at your next person. All right? You know everybody? Right? Right? So when you see the person right next to you, and we are all OCBC Sangha, and share the Buddha Dharma together. And we enjoy, we share the joy, and we share the energy. Sort of when you come to OCBC, I feel energy very much. You know, even I feel a little bit tired, and then I receive energy from you. You know, it's an energetic effect, I would say. Receive energy, receive joy, genki. You give me genki. We give the genki, and we give joy of listening to Dharma and laughing, energy together. This is OCBC beautiful Sangha. So Amida's wisdom also has a quality of inclusiveness and equality, non-judgmental. Non-judgmental. Everybody is included. Amida's light coming from Amitabha is Sanskrit, is a light. Light shines everywhere. No hindrance, reaching everything, reaching all the trees and all the worms, lizard, everything, right? All receive the Buddha Dharma. This is the wisdom, light of wisdom. Okay? So let's move on to the compassion. How about compassion? Compassion. What about compassion? Compassion, you know that, as translated into Japanese letter, is ji-hi. Ji-hi. Ji comes from Maitri from the Sanskrit, and then hi is karuna. So Maitri and karuna, what it means is baku yoraku. Baku yoraku. Baku means taken away from other suffering. And yoraku is giving the peace, comfort. That's the compassion means. Okay? So taking away, sensing it, oh, this person has a little problem. Try to understand, how can I help, right? Try to give a little peace, comfort. So compassion is infinite, life comes, and amitayus is Sanskrit word, the heart that embraces everyone, no matter who they are. Again, non-conditional. Non-conditionally, we are all embraced by Amida's deep, great compassion. So I want to tell you that the Amida Buddha, I hope you can see that little picture here, leaning toward you is a central figure right here. Amida Buddha's statue is, when you see it from the side, it's coming to you, just 15 maybe degrees toward to you. Our tradition, Shin Buddhism's Amida Buddha is standing and then leaning over to you. If you see a sitting Buddha, it's not Shin Buddhism. It's a Pure Land Buddhism, but our Amida Buddha is standing because the Buddha is standing already and then leaning toward you. That means the Buddha is already in motion to come to you. Are you okay? Let me hear your problem. How can I comfort you? That's our Buddha, Amida Buddha, compassion. If you see the Buddha sitting, that means you do this practice, do this, that. I'm sitting here and you come to me. That's not Amida, right? Amida is on the way to you already. Isn't that wonderful? We are so grateful to have encountered Amida Buddha's deep compassion. So let me ask you, I know who has a dog. Yeah, you have a dog? If you have a cat, it's fine too. Cat or dog or fish or whatever, okay? If the dog feels a little sicky, how would you do? How would you say that? Well, that's too bad. Is that what you say? My dog is a little funny today. It's too bad. Or, I feel sorry for my dog. Is that what you say? Or, hi, my doggy, I feel what you are feeling. I understand. What do you do? If your dog is sticky, what would you do? Tell me. Aren't you going to hold him? Are you okay? Right? You're going to take him to the vet? Right? To make sure. See, right? So try to understand how the dog is feeling. Try to understand, is that stomachache? Or did I give him wrong food last night? Or did he drink enough water? I have to take him to the vet to find out what's wrong with him. Try to take away his pain and give him a joy. That's the deep compassion, right? It means that compassionate mind is a deep feeling of care and concern for the suffering of others. And they are motivated to help alleviate that suffering. That's a compassion. We can practice, right? Same thing. If your child or if your grandchildren fell to the ground, what would you do? What would you do? Mom and pop and grandma, they say, oh, too bad. He or she fell, right? Or, I know how she feels. Instead of you run into your grandchild and pick him up. Are you okay? Hug him. You didn't get hurt? Are you okay? Right? Try to find out what happened to him, what happened to her, and hug him, hug her, kiss her, right? And to make sure your child or grandchildren were not hurt. That's very much compassionate, right? Compassionate mind, you can really nurture every day. I mean, every day. So today, when you go back to Dharma school classes, I prepared the very interesting coloring. Some of the students might be interested in. I gave the copy to Mary, and then be kind, compassionate. So you have some kind of coloring, that you can do it. You can bring it home. You can work on it. Be kind. Think of other people. Thank your friends. Thank your parents. Thank your grandma and pa. And thank your friends. And think of the OCBC Sangha members. And to see how they're doing. Is there anything I can do for them? Right? We can nurture the compassionate mind. I think it's a beautiful practice. Lastly, this is the one coloring. Okay. You remember that statue. You see the statue, beautiful statue. It's sitting at the corner of that, across from the kodo. It was donated from Ando and Ito family. Yeah? You should look at it. Beautiful, very beautiful. This Buddha is Kannon Bosatsu. Kannon Bosatsu. Bosatsu means bodhisattva. Kannon. As another word is the Indian word is bodhisattva avaloke teshavara. Avaloke teshavara. It's a little bit long, huh? Chinese is the guanyin. Guanyin. You can see there's a lot of versions of a Kannon Bosatsu. Kannon Bosatsu is the manifestation of a compassion, deep compassion. In India, this Bodhisattva, Avalokiteshvara, was a genderless. There's not even neither male or female, genderless. All the Buddha and then Bodhisattvas are genderless. But this figure came to China, and in China, they depicted it as a human bodhisattva because of compassionate. And then the tradition came to Japan from China to Japan, and we feel and we think that the Kannon Bosatsu is a female bodhisattva. So Kannon, kan means visualize, see. Kan, non is on, it's sound. It's fine, huh? So the see or observe sound. It's interesting. But ultimately, it says, hear everyone's suffering. See or hear everyone's crying. So this is Kannon Bosatsu, Bodhisattva, compassionate. Hear your voicing out. I can see your voice. How can I help you? How can I alleviate your problem? Let me take care of you. That's a Kannon Bosatsu's working. That's a value. And then this is a quality of Kannon Bosatsu. So this is a beautiful statue. I recommend you stop by today to look at the statue and donate it under Ito family a couple years ago. A beautiful one. And then also another Kannon is this 1,000 fingers and arms. It's a Senju Bosatsu, 1,000 arms Bosatsu. This is a female. So think about it. As being a mother, well, busy. You have to take care of babies. You have to change the diaper. You have to give the milk. You have to hold him and her, right? And you have to do laundry. You have to fix the dinner, breakfast, everything. Clean up the house. This is what the Kannon, Senju Bosatsu, it's everything. This is female, compassionate bodhisattva. Okay? Sharing the symbol of compassion. So we are running out a little bit, time. So lastly, I want to show you how the Shinran Shonin said. Shinran Shonin is very interesting. Okay? Shinran Shonin wrote this wasam. Lacking even small love or small compassion, I cannot hope to benefit sentient beings. Were it not for the ship of Amida's vow, how can I cross the ocean of painful existence? I know. Well, what does it mean? Don't take it so wrong. Let me explain. Shinran Shonin, in this wasam, Shinran isn't saying that we should give up trying to be kind and compassionate. He himself lived a life of deep care and guidance for others. But he is inviting all of us to recognize something humbling and important, that even when we try our best, our actions are often mixed with self-interest, expectations, or fatigue. We are not perfect, but that is okay. So that's why he said, lacking even small love or small compassion, not to scold us, but to encourage us to reflect honestly. It's through that reflection that we become open to Amida's great compassion, which is not limited like ours. Amida's vow becomes the ship that carries us because it doesn't rely on our own effort. It flows toward all of us, especially when we feel most unworthy or discouraged. So we try to live kindly, yes, but more than that, we live with a heart of humility and gratitude, knowing that we are always being supported and embraced. In this spirit, we keep growing together in Amida's wisdom and compassion. Well, thank you very much for listening to my Dharma message. To end my Dharma message, please join me, Gassho, please, thinking about Amida Dharma's wisdom and compassion. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu.